Ladies and gentlemen, today we'll share a granddaughter story. Get tissues ready, I'll laugh non-stop. I'm right behind you, walking like a cheerful guardian. Don't worry, I got you back, sweetie. Looking at the flowers climbing up the cliff, Grandma started reminiscing. Remember when you picked those digestive cookie seeds around here? I totally forgot where's the food. Just then, the boss phone rang, but it was the girl across the way on the line. When she heard it was that petty-minded person, she hurriedly dashed outside, shouting, "Hey, are you okay now? You're still breathing? Bet you're disappointed." The girl's heart sank a little. At least she wasn't a serial killer, but her heart raced again since her precise phone was in her hand. "You owe me half your life. Let's hear your excuse. What are you up to?" "Just give me my $2,000 back, but make it 8. Well, call it even. I'll give you 2 days to figure this out. Money better hit my account in 2 days flat, or else you'll regret it for life." The call ended abruptly, and panic surged through the girl. Who knew what these creeps were capable of? Yet, the rage and loss of control fizzled away. The girl tossed and turned all night after all. That jerk had plenty of dirt on her, including her leaked photos and footage of her snacking sprees. Maybe to keep the peace, it was time to raid Grandma's drawer. The drawer was a blast from the past, but she quickly rummaged and found a bank card. "Let's see how this works." She punched in Grandma's birthday twice wrong. "Last chance," it said ominously. She stood there thinking forever, and the mechanical keyboard rattled. Finally, she typed in her own birthday ding. "Jack Slack transaction type," it read. She stared at the $135,000 balance. The opening date was her return day. This card was stuffed with Grandma's school money for her. Before she could process this, the police arrived first. No forced entry signs, obviously an acquaintance. The police reassured Grandma. "They'll check surveillance." As cops lingered, the girl returned, acting casual. "You're Jiayi, right? Seen any suspicious strangers today?" But she panicked and hurried into the house. Then she opened the drawer, flipped the metal box, and tucked the bank card back in. But the guilty thief look didn't escape the neighbor's keen eyes. Even though she tried to hide it, and he caught on. "Hey, did you borrow some money? Last month at Uncle Liz's wedding, didn't I lend you $1,000? "Oh, that's right. See, I didn't lose it." The neighbor opened the drawer and pulled out the metal box. Previously missing bank card reappeared. The girl sensed trouble. The cops urged her to handle paperwork quickly. After some hesitant pleasantries exchanged with the cops, Grandma charged into the house. "I told you I didn't lose it, yet you insist otherwise. How about putting a lock on that drawer for important stuff?" Hearing the neighbor, the girl's eyes started to well up, but Grandma thought he had ulterior motives. "Why should I get stressed when I'm done? You're the one annoying me." "Annoying Jiayi." I gave her everything. Hearing that, the girl immediately turned on her phone. Whispering a reply, she hesitated but hit send before the 2 guys with netted caps hopped onto the bus to town. The boy was tearing down a bulletin board plastered with photos of the girl, surrounded by students. She walked right past them. "Ugh, how can you hang with people like that? And what are you?" "She's my sister." No bombshells on the board, but enough to ruin the girl's reputation. Surrounded by whispers, she fell into a stupor. Memories from the past flooded in, shattering the calm, and those piercing gazes felt like daggers to her heart. Amidst the doubting crowd, she saw her own vulnerable self. She didn't even know how she left the school, just wandering aimlessly until she stepped into a tunnel where she heard a strange sound. Grandma was summoned to the school and was informed that the police had already been called. Grandma searched all day and saw her granddaughter by the sea. She stayed silent, watching from behind. The girl closed her eyes, feeling the gentle caress of the sea breeze. Maybe that's the only way she could find peace. Grandma didn't know how to find those 2 red-faced men. At dinner, while planning photos, she poured drinks. Let these 2 fill up. After a few rounds of drinks, she'd take them to the bank. The 2 guys reluctantly clinked glasses while Grandma chucked down her shots like a champ. She casually grabbed a giant shrimp, ripped off its head, and dropped it into one of their bowls while sweet-talking. "Enjoy the food and drinks, my darlings," she reassured them. On the surface, she seemed humble, but inside, she plotted. "What's wrong with you, Grandma? Haven't you lived long enough to learn? As for cash, Grandma won't skimp on a penny. Suddenly, the phone was pinned down by the jerk, but Grandma quickly raised her glass for another toast. Drinks kept flowing, and the atmosphere lightened like they were actually friends now.